In previous class, we studied essay for the beginners, okay, and from your notes and your homework, okay, I felt that it was quite helpful. मुझे बड़ी खुशी हुई जिस तरह आप लोगों ने लिखा, okay, that was appreciable. Got it? बहुत अच्छा लिखा आपने और मुझे पता चला कि आपने काफ़ी गेन भी किया. ये प्रैक्टिस ऐसे में सबसे बड़ी चीज़ that is your practice, okay. That is the practice. The more you practice, the more it will be a perfect essay. Okay, the more it will be a perfect essay from your practice. Excuse me. Now today in our today's lecture we will make it a bit advanced. हम इसको थोड़ा एडवांस की तरफ लेके जाएंगे. हम देखेंगे how to write advanced level essay, a comprehensive essay. But before doing this, we must know that how many types of essay are there? Essay कितनी तरह का होता है? Generally it has many types. But the first four, okay, or I include the fifth as well. There is a slight difference between the fourth and the fifth. Okay, the fourth one that I'll teach, that will be persuasive essay, and the fifth that I'll teach, that will be argumentative essay. They are similar, but there is a slight difference, और वो difference हम देखेंगे अपनी class में कि क्या difference. Okay, so generally there are four, but I include the fifth as well. Okay, so you are going to focus. Your focus should be on these 5 types of essay. ये 5 टाइप ऐसे जो है essays जो है टाइप्स के 5 टाइप्स, इस पे आपने ज्यादा फोकस करना है. समझते हो कि नहीं? आती है बात समझ? ओके, सो व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट टाइप that we will discuss in our today's lecture? That is descriptive essay. What about the second one? The second one is the first 4 or 5, the first 5 are much more important. Okay, remember this. The second one is narrative essay. The third one is expository essay. The fourth we will do, that is persuasive essay. The fifth we will do in our class, okay, in our today's class, that is argumentative essay. The sixth one is compare and contrast essay. The seventh one is your cause and effect essay. The eighth one we will teach in our class, that is definition essay. The ninth one will be the process essay, and the 10th one will be the critical essay. Okay, so these are the basic types of essay, but you are going to focus on the very first 5 types of essays. आपकी सारी तवज्जो आपने जो सीखना है, that is ये पहले 5 types है. समझते हो कि नहीं समझते हो? So what is the first type? The first type is your descriptive essay. So let comes to the types of essays, okay, and the first type of essay is what? That is your descriptive essay. This is the very first type. ठीक है, उन 5 में से जो फर्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टाइप है, दैट इज व्हाट? दैट इज योर डिस्क्रिप्टिव एसे. एज द नेम टेल्स, नाम से ही जाहिर हो रहा है, व्हाट इज दिस एसे, व्हाट इज दिस टाइप ऑफ एसे. दिस टाइप ऑफ एसे, इन सच टाइप ऑफ एसे द राइटर डिस्क्राइब्स समथिंग. ओके, इफ आई एम अ राइटर, ओके, आई विल डिस्क्राइब समथिंग. मैं किसी चीज की डिस्क्रिप्शन दूंगा. सो इन दिस टाइप ऑफ एसे, the writer does what? The writer describes something. Okay, the writer describes something. Now what is that something? That something may be a person. That something may be a person. That something may be a place. That something may be an object. That something may be an event or experience. Got it? Experience. So in this way the writer describes descriptive essay. Got it? तो descriptive essay क्या हुआ? जिसमें writer describe करेगा किसको? किसी person को, place, object, event or experience. So this is what what is the first type of essay, that is descriptive essay, and it is the important type. Got it? ये ध्यान में रखना है आपने. Now, what you are going to focus, what the writer should focus on such type of essay, that is descriptive essay. What will be, if you are writer, okay, if I'm writer, what should I focus? What should I focus whenever I describe a person, whenever I describe a place, whenever I describe an object, or whenever I describe an event or experience? समझते हो कि नहीं समझते? तो किस चीज पे आपका फोकस होना चाहिए? That focus should be on what? आपने फोकस करना है किस पे? रीडर पे. भाई आपका फोकस किस चीज पे होना चाहिए? रीडर पे. आपने रीडर की हेल्प करनी है कि वो इमेजिन करे कि जो आप कह रहे हो, इतनी ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हो, आप कहना क्या चाहते हो? भाई क्या कहना चाहते हो आप उस पर्सन के बारे में, उस ऑब्जेक्ट के बारे में, उस प्लेस के बारे में, या आपके किसी एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में? Got it? So what you are going to focus, you are going to help reader, okay, you are going to help reader imagine what the writer is talking about by having, okay, by having lots of detail. So what is the purpose of that writer? वो राइटर उस बारे में कहना क्या चाहता है, उसकी ओपिनियन क्या है उस प्लेस के बारे में, about that object, about that person, about their experience. Got it? So in this way you are going to focus about the first type of essay, that is descriptive essay. समझ आती है बात के नहीं? आ रही है समझ? Great. Okay, now let's make some examples. Let's describe a person. Okay, first we will describe how to write this essay. Let's suppose, okay, we describe a person, then we will take an example of how to describe a place, object, and your an event or experience. Okay, so let's take some examples. The examples, okay, the examples of these four. Let's suppose we will take the first example, that is person. The first example, that is person. So how will the writer describe the person? हम देखेंगे कि एक लिखने वाला, ऐसे लिखने वाला, वो उस person को कैसे describe करेगा. Now let's suppose, okay, let's choose a person. Let's talk about the teacher. Okay, let's talk about me. मैं अपने बारे में क्या करूंगा? मैं एक टीचर के बारे में क्या करूंगा? डिस्क्रिप्शन दूंगा. तो मैं एग्जाम्पल कैसे लूंगा? My teacher. Let's suppose you are talking about me. Okay, my teacher is very kind, which I am. Okay, very kind and helpful, no doubt. Helpful. Okay, my teacher is very kind and helpful. My teacher is very kind and helpful, which I am. Okay, there's no doubt. He explains lessons clearly. This is the truth. He explains clearly. Okay, he listens to us. He listens to us. Okay, which I always listen to you. Okay, question पूछना सवाब है, कहता हूँ क्या नहीं कहता हूँ? Which he listens to us and makes learning easy. And makes learning easy. So in this way you can describe a person. Okay, so I have taken the example of that person, that is a teacher. I describe the teacher. Got it? Now let's take the example of place. Let's take the example of place. Okay, so yes, you choose your favorite place. So then we will describe it. Let's suppose we take this class as an example. Okay, we take this class an example, the classroom. Okay, so let me describe this classroom. Let me describe this classroom. The classroom is big and bright. Is big and bright. Okay. The walls are of which color? The walls are sky blue. The walls are painted sky blue. Okay, you can add painted. The walls are painted sky blue. Okay, posters or charts. Okay, let's take posters. Posters are everywhere in the classroom. Okay, you can also add what? You can also add about this light. Okay, the sunlight comes directly. The sunlight comes directly from this window. From window, don't write this. Okay, from window, which makes the classroom, okay, let me write it the contracted form, the classroom bright, which makes the classroom bright. So in this way you can describe what? You can describe a place. Okay, whenever you write a descriptive essay, okay, so I have given the example of a person, how to describe a person as a teacher. I took the example of a teacher, and I took the example of place as the classroom, as your classroom. Okay, so in this way you can describe the person and what? The place. Now come towards an object. Let's take this marker. Let's take this marker as an object. Okay, so how will we describe this marker? Look at this marker. Okay, so I'm going to describe it completely. Now listen, let's take an example as object. So object, we are going to take the example of marker. The marker is long comparatively. Okay, the marker is long and thick comparatively than pens or pencils. Thick. The marker is long and thick. Got it? Yes. The color of the marker. It has a black body. It has a black body and a black cap, or a cap on the top, and a cap on the top, and a cap on the top. Okay, let's add some more. The ink of the marker, the ink is bright as it looks. Okay, the ink is bright and dries quickly. When dries quickly when you write. Okay, or when someone's write. When you write. So in this way you can describe object. Okay, I took the example of what? The example of marker. Got it? So in this way we describe what? We describe the third one, that is object. Now come towards an event or experience. Okay, the fourth one. Let's suppose you have an experience of what? Okay, let's suppose, let me write it here so it will be clear, visible. So the fourth one, that is experience, and it is, let's suppose you have an experience of what? You have an experience of academies, tuition academies. Okay, so going to going to tuition academy is always helpful. Got it? What else? The teachers, okay, the teachers, especially me, the teachers, put S as well, the teachers explain things or lessons, things clearly. Okay, take my example. बात समझ आती है? मेरी एग्जाम्पल लें. Okay, the teacher explains things clearly, and I should add something else. Okay, yes, I feel confident in study after each class, especially my class. Okay, each class. So in this way you can describe about an experience. So this is what you are going to focus. You are going to write a descriptive essay, a comprehensive essay. Okay, so I told what मैंने क्या पढ़ाया आपको? I told what is descriptive essay. Okay, what you are going to focus whenever you write a descriptive essay. आपने focus किस चीज पे करना है? Got it? And I took some examples. Okay, I taught some examples, like I took, for the person I took a teacher. Okay, for the place I took classroom, and what did I took as an object? That is marker. And what about the experience? Okay, that is tuition academies. Got it? So in this way we write a comprehensive descriptive essay.